Sorry,
Red Hawk.
Did
What'd
Levick
you
and
think?
Chewie just try and get me out of a job?
They did.
Correct.
All right.
They
Okay,
did.
just so we're all on the same page. No, everyone's
Yep.
okay with this. Okay, understood. No, in which case it's
Well.
Forge onwards. That's fun.
I mean, it's people like as soon as you get like your own emote, there's jealousy
There's
that creeps
jealousy.
You
in.
just want to take me down. You know
Yeah,
what? You're
yeah.
right. I think,
Really, what
I
it
understand
is.
now.
Laith, what did it? The hair. They're jealous of the hair.
Yes, the hair. I mean, Red Hawk can't help in that department, but it's good.
Shots thrown. All right.
Hey, the hair that counts is like the one in this general area, like down here.
I mean,
So-
as I found out, I can buy that, but that's okay.
All right. So
Okay,
on
back
to
on
our
track.
third duel. Third duel is against Flurry and the Blobber.
Mm-hmm. Flurry and well, we know Flurry 3 wins, 1 loss. The Blobber going out so far, trying to it's been a rough road so far. Not that he hasn't played well. It's just that he hasn't really reached the finish line on the previous weeks here. But tonight they are both playing Battle Pope as the Papal States, being as many winning wars as possible at once at the end of the timer. Each must have at least plus 25 war score to count as winning. Now, the sneaky thing here for people to take into account is at the end of the timer. So we're playing for 60 minutes. Of course, our players are free to pause if they want, but it's not being the most wars in total where you have a plus 25 war score. It's specifically at the end of 60 minutes. If you feel like you've done the best you can after 30 minutes, pause and then be really boring. But very exciting for Laith and Red Hawk to talk about. Now, Red Hawk, do you think we'll see anyone pause that early? Like, how long do you need to build up that maximum war participation?
Well, I remember we did this challenge last season, and what I suggested that time, or what I thought these guys were going to do, is just like start declaring wars and just stay in all of them until the end. Use all your Diplo points to reduce war exhaustion, try and deal with the rebellions, but that didn't seem to work out for the players that well last time, if I recall correctly. So let's see what strategy they'll take this time. Maybe expand first, then declare wars, maybe not expand at all. We'll see.
And Laith, would you, of course, go on speed 5 for this whole entire thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Absolutely.
I mean,
I think we saw Traxium versus it was Traxium versus Ghibli, and Traxium ended up winning it in the last, I
Traxium,
think,
yes.
15 seconds. Yeah, because Ghibli ended up calling it a little bit early. Traxium panicked, restarted about 3-4 times, and then
Yes.
won it in the final 10 minutes, just with an insane amount of war declarations right at the end. Ghibli had a lot of trouble holding onto the wars, like Red Hawk said. So
Yeah.
we'll see how they get on.
we keep confusing Flurry to play in these, but it turns out
We do.
Campbell's actually put these matchups together, and turns out he thought about that.
He did,
You know,
apparently.
it's just that we didn't. So straightforward, as in you need to know how to pause the game at the right time to be good at this. Do you guys have any, like, how many wars do you think it's possible to get if everything goes well here?
I mean,
10-ish.
Yeah, we said 10-ish last time. I think Traxium won with 6. Flurry is in this, though, so if he doesn't get about 20, I say we disqualify him, personally.
Yeah, fair enough.
For sure.
Disqualify.
Yeah.
All right, guys. We're going to go ahead and talk to the players, and we'll see what they have to say. Good evening to you
Yes,
both.
the double hat meta is a thing.
There you go. It's gonna fall off though, I think.
I mean, I don't think anyone's able to keep that hat on for longer than a few minutes. But super happy to see you have it on, Flurry. Welcome back, Blobber. How are you feeling tonight?
Oh, better rested than last week. Yourself?
I mean, I'm very excited.
He has a lot of tea. He's all caffeinated. He's good. Blobber, do you think how many wars do you think you can get above 25%?
I could get probably. I think I can probably get guarantee 10, but my best is 16. If Flurry gets 20, if he doesn't get his 20 and disqualified, I'm happy with that because I can't get 20.
That's fair. And Flurry, what are you expecting to do tonight? How many do you expect to be in?
I want 20, but that's hard. That's hard. It depends a little bit on RNG. I hope to get somewhere between 16 and 20, so there you go.
Was that the best that you did in your practice runs? Because I know that you had to practice this. What was the best that you would do? Or do you want to say what the best is?
18 was my best.
18. Okay, that's fair.
I like the fact that you're going to do 20 live.
I'd like to see that. Legit, I would love to be able to see that, Flurry.
Well, let's see.
He's like, let's go right now. I want to go.
Well, in that case, should we let them
Yeah, let's go ahead and let them get ready and let's start this.
So does everyone have
All right,
that
well.
Imperial helmet?
Yeah, I don't know. What's up with that? Like,
Yeah. Is there like
just
some
me and
sort of
you?
like gift bag? Yeah, we don't have those. Do you have
I don't
one?
have it. No, I don't. Listen, we gotta become a part of the cool kids club. All right.
Yeah.
We
There's a
gotta
WhatsApp group
acquire
we're not
that.
invited to, mate. All right,
Sorry,
so
what?
Florry said,
Ah, right.
oh, I can hear Blobber's already starting, so I'm going to tell him about to go. So Florry said that he got 18 in his practice, right?
18. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You know
We'll
what?
see if
You
he
were
gets 20.
dogging on him a little bit. If he doesn't get 20, he's disqualified.
And he straight up
But
said
you know,
he could do
I'd be
20.
satisfied with 15, honestly. With 15, I'm
Yeah,
good.
you think so?
Yeah.
If he
I can
gets
go ahead
20,
and
I'll donate
whatever.
$100 to a charity of his choice. I'll
Bruh,
do that.
If
I'll put it
he
on the
gets
line. There's
20,
money now.
I'll donate
Yeah.
$100 to a charity
All
of
right,
his
there you
choice.
go.
Boom.
Here we go. We'll
He doesn't
see.
know this,
Florry.
though. Production,
Well,
if
no,
you can go ahead and
I'll
tell
DM.
them.
Yeah, please do.
Oh, yeah. You can go ahead
Tell
and deal
Florry
with them.
that now there's
Oh,
money
okay.
on the line for charity. So if he messes up,
Yeah.
damn, that's
Yeah.
on him. He's the
And
bad
with
guy.
that, we can hop in game
Let's do
and
it.
see what these guys are doing. Starting off with Florry right here. I think he did hear us say that if he does get 20, we'll each donate $100 to a charity of his choice. You know, if that's not enough motivation, along with playing in the final, I don't know what is. But obviously, starting as the Pope right here, man, both of our guys, both the Blobber and Florry, doing some pretty heavy estate setup here, especially with the nobilities. Of course, the Pope does start off with Perugia and Urbino as subjects too. We'll see if Florry uses his usual declare on your vassals strat, which we've seen a bunch of times, or will
does
he
it
go
every
for
time.
some stronger nations? Let's jump into his POV briefly right here, see what he is doing before we hop back over to the Blobber and see his setup from Lath's
Well, if you want
POV.
to flip over to my POV right now, I'll show you something. We're
I will,
seeing
I
Shades
will.
of
There you
Ghibli
go.
right here as we see him positioned, posted up outside of
Mm-hmm.
Ireland. It does look like that is going to be the method. Either that or he's just decided
Yep.
to handicap himself by getting rid of a lot of his own troops. Okay, and he's exiled. So, that's not a good start.
Interesting. Most interesting.
But it won't matter if he can land troops properly, I suppose. We have seen with Blobber to his credit that he has every single time tried big flashy plays. Unfortunately, thus far, none of them have worked. But you can see the intention behind them. It's very much an
Yeah.
opposite of Chewin, all or nothing player. So I'll be interested to
Yeah.
see how he does how he fares in this one.
Mm-hmm,
All right, the island strategy didn't work
Yep.
for Ghibli, if I recall. She got stuck in about 4 wars.
It
and
almost
then
did.
got
It
bogged down.
almost did. That was the thing, right? In like the final seconds,
Yeah.
pretty much minutes. I think
But
that's when she failed.
It was literally the final. It was the final. No, it was the final 10 seconds because we counted it down from
Oh,
10.
yeah, yeah,
and
yeah,
Traxium
yeah.
managed
True.
to get a war because he won that
Yeah.
one battle, giving him.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, you don't just have to be in the war; you have to be in winning wars, which is plus 25%
Yes, that's right.
war score. So
Plus
the Casus
25%
Belli
war
itself
score.
does
Correct.
matter.
Yep, does matter.
Yeah, so I think it is worth mentioning that last time Traxium and Ghibli faced off against each other and played this specific challenge, it didn't really go well for either of them as a challenge, and so it was more about who could collect the most amount at the end. How has he... Okay, cool. I thought he'd somehow figured out an exploit to unexile his troops. But yeah, so it was about who, right at the end, Traxium restarted in the final 5 minutes, declared a bunch of panic wars, and somehow came out on top. So I'm sure
Yeah.
both these players will not be pursuing that. But it
was
does
very
go to show
interesting.
that everything can go wrong. Shall see. I mean, I'm not seeing... It has to be going to war with Leinster, right? Why are these troops here?
Yeah, we'll see how that develops. Yeah, Florry still isn't, doing anything to signify that he is going to declare war,
Oh.
building lots of boats. But yeah, there we go. Lannister and Awfully.
There it is. I mean, the thing is, you want as many small one province miners as possible because each one of those is going to be the 25% or more war score. Because obviously he's fighting 2 nations here, and that is only going to count for 1 set of war score. To be fair, both you and I were advocates of building up for 30 minutes. Because winning a war with plus 25% is not that tricky.
Yeah.
We were both advocates of like taking out Naples first, building up a base, and then declaring on a bunch of nations.
Go and stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't see a downside in that. I also think that, how did he earn exile, chat? Well, he's still exiled. Oh, he's not exiled. What? How did he earn exile?
Exploits.
Help. Well, he declared a war whilst having military access, so that will do it. Yes, he's cheating. We thought to even the playing field, we thought we'd allow him to cheat.
Yeah.
So hopefully that goes well in a situation. How is Florry getting on?
Yeah, if we hop back over to Florry's POV right here, we can see that he's been chilling right now, building a bunch of boats. You know, maybe he's gonna do some trade wars. You know, blockade Siena, Florence, Lucca, something like that. But presumably, I'm thinking he's also building up a massive navy to also enter Ireland, right? So, you know, Blobber maybe declaring on Leinster to gain a foothold there in one province. Maybe Florry's just, you know, gonna no CB all of them, you know? But I think they might be going for a similar strat, going with the boats right here, going off the boats. But we'll see how it develops. Ooh, look at this guy. 3-star general. 1445.
5-5. Okay.
Wait, where is he?
What?
Is that Perugia's guy? No, the general.
What, is it? Yeah.
I can't find them. They're moving.
It's a 5-5. Oh, he's on a siege stack. Sorry, a merchant stack.
Oh yeah, he's a merc guy. Yeah.
People saying, so one more for the list of things you really expect later to know about EU4 when I didn't know that, well, I did know, I just forgot, that if you get on and off a boat, then it counts as exile. Like getting rid of the exile. So apparently, mate, you and I are meant to know every little thing about EU4, and we aren't going to be invited back. Dude, there's only 2.
I know
like,
every little thing about EU4.
There's only this one in a session. Oh. We've got 2 more wars, by the way. But yeah, this is our second to last stream together on this season.
True.
Buddy.
Yeah. After that, we're gonna be fired. Maybe forever, chat. Maybe forever.
Maybe. Who knows?
Listen, let's
see some start a re-election campaign, mate.
Yeah, it's time to start a re-election campaign. All right, let's see ones in the chat if you want to see me and Lath return for next season, or 2s if you want to see us fired again. I don't know.
I enjoy the fact that like you left this entire up the chat a chance because we don't know what chat's gonna say here, bud. You may have just put the nail in the coffin for our
listen, stop. That's too many 2s. Stop it.
Yeah,
that's too many 2s.
What if we just? Okay, how about this? Put a 1 in chat if you want to see us back next season. Put a 2 in chat if you don't want to not see us.
Yeah. So there you go. Well, I guess they want us back.
Trick there. There we go. It's done. Meanwhile, it does appear that Blobber pieced out of one of his wars, taking Leinster as a vassal. And then we have 2 more wars here, both against individuals, singular individuals. Offaly is also a vassal. Presumably at the end, he can immediately declare war on them and take...
Yeah.
And like, I mean, I think this is a good strategy. It looks to me, what I would guess is happening here is getting a lot of Irish miners as vassals and then declaring war on them right at the end, getting the war score by getting 3k on each one. You can defend against all these different coalitions and then have the maximum possible war score whilst avoiding the negative impacts from ridiculously high war resorption. Then again, you have to compete with a coalition. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
How do you get Austria inside the wall? Well, he's allied to Austria.
Yeah. If we go over to Florence, you can see that he has full occupied Florence right here. Look at that. And he's about to get the capital of Ferrara, which is the province of Ferrara itself, of course. Now, he declared humiliation on Florence. Is he going to actually humiliate them? Maybe for the, age objective. Is he going to show strength, maybe, for points and stuff like that? As he's getting ready to peace out, let's jump over to his POV and see the peace deal right now. So he's pillaging their capital, war reps, transfer trade, they won't accept that. Taking money, they won't accept that. This is, of course, Ferrara, not Florence.
It's because they're in a battle right now.
Yeah.
So once that's
over, there we go. Ferrara's out.
Fine.
And, of course, we can go ahead and see what he does with Florence as well. He is humiliating them, just a humiliation, and that's it. So he wanted to get that power projection up, wanted to get that prestige up and stuff like that. And, you know, a pretty solid start from Flurry right here. He's got 16 transports, 5 galleys, a couple of lights as well. Actually, more than that, a lot more transports, probably about 20 transports. Still building more galleys and cogs.
I would like to point out that he's currently losing, which means, in my estimation, he doesn't like charity.
Ah,
So,
yes,
you
he
know.
is. You won't believe
that.
which EU4 player hates charity.
You would know top 10 E4 players that hate charity. Number 1, Florry.
Flurry.
I think that's libelous. I think we can be sued for that. It looks like he's taking the
funny,
promises
though.
as well. It is funny. He's taking the
he
promises
has.
directly, so I am proven to be an idiot and a liar. I think he probably releases at the end. I don't know why you wouldn't just... Oh, I suppose he keeps them, doesn't keep them as a vassal right now, such that they can't declare a independence, potentially.
Yeah.
Someone said Florida does not hate charity. We raised like over 20k last year, but right now there's $200 on the line for charity, and he's actively throwing.
Yeah.
So
So, I don't know. Sounds like hating charity to me, bruh.
it
It doesn't matter
my
that
estimation.
he raised 10k like last month, but he hates charity.
Still. Right, over here we have Tech 4 available. We have another war against Munster. Yeah, it looks like he's going to be cleaning up Ireland for the most part.
Yeah.
An interesting strategy. We'll see how that one pans out for him. Like I said, did not work for Ghibli. Coalition map mode, looking really healthy, actually. Like, surprisingly healthy.
Well,
he's the
only
paper
knows he
controller.
need
Yeah, the first one. But still, he's
nice
going around
bonuses from
conquering.
that.
Yeah, well, he gets the aggressive expansion. Where is
Listen,
it? I'm trying to show it
Chat,
off here.
if you're not the
There you
papal
go.
controller as the Pope, cringe. Imagine
You start
losing
off
it
as
as the
controller,
Pope.
don't you?
Yeah. Well, imagine losing it, though.
Well, yeah. You also get 20% aggressive expansion reduction, as well as you could stack another 10% from the age bonus if you're able to get there. 30%, which would be very useful in a challenge such as this. But we'll see if it even gets that far as he continues. I mean, what do you think the end game is? You think he said 15, right?
Yeah, he said
15 winning wars.
No, he said it's. Flurry said 16 to 20, right? Yeah. What are
There
the
are
Blobber
13 Irish miners. Well, he said 15, I believe. He said 20 is like threatening, and Florry said 18 is like too far.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. There are 13 tags in Ireland. He's gotten quite lucky, the Blobber, because Meath has been released by France.
Well, that's great for him.
That's another one there. So that's 13 you can get right there. I imagine you could probably get easy wins against Scotland.
Siena, Luca.
Yeah,
maybe
all those
Annex,
small ones.
Perugia, and
Siena,
Urbino
Luca.
release them too. You got Spoleto as well in the Pope.
Yeah. That's I mean,
lots of
that would be a
options.
very strong showing. I mean, that would be a hell of a statement if someone goes, "Oh, hey Blobber, how'd you get on in Master Universalis?" Oh, I lost every single game apart from Florry, where I cost charity $200.
Yeah. But Florry also
Blobber decides
knows
to win this
being
one.
an Irish nation, Tyrconnell and Ormond, so he might be doing a similar strategy to the Blobber right here, just starting out a bit later than him. But yeah, imagine.
Before Alexander
costing-
says, "Did Florry join the HRE question mark?" You can just use the question mark key on
Florry
your,
has
your
joined
keyboard.
the HRE answer mark.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. I know, dude. You do the rest of this one, this battle on your own, dude. I'm not.
The what?
I'm just saying.
All right, see you next Monday.
I'm not handling it. See you, bro. Bye. Can't work
well,
on these conditions.
Good night, Lathe. Looks like I'm on my
About
own here.
1,000
as
people
we're,
heard that. I can't believe you said that.
It was a good one though. Come on.
No,
It was so good. We are checking,
Dude, Florry's vibing though. Look at him.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You know that like TikTok trend? Oh, what are you listening to? I really want to do that to him right now.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna I'm gonna text him. I'm gonna
he's
text him right
listening
now.
To, this. Oh wait, I can't do it. No, I was gonna merge navies. Didn't work out. Sorry.
Were you gonna spam the noises again?
Oh, this. No, this.
Oh, for God's sake! Don't
Wait,
do it.
where's the merge? It can't. No. Some of them are exiled. Oh well. Listen, we'll do it when he unlocks a mission or tech. There we go. But let's go back over to the Blobber real quick. See how he's advancing in his Irish conquest, fighting 3 nations simultaneously from his POV directly right here. So yeah, he's gonna annex all of those guys, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, the strategy is working perfectly right now. He's not accruing any sort of aggressive expansion of any significant variety, I don't believe. England is the thing to be concerned about, but he's been doing very, very well in terms of, well, he's actually just straight up allied England, which is going to be very useful for him to stay with the coalition. Doing everything correct, cannot criticize a single move he's made as of right now. I've texted Florry asking what song you listen to.
Let's look at his cam and see if he answers.
Dude, if he blanks me, dude, this is gonna be so. Oh, this is gonna be embarrassing. You made
Left
your
on
joke.
scene
I'm gonna
by
get.
Florry? Couldn't
Yeah, I'm gonna get
cringe.
You would not believe what this E for you players left. Oh god. Right, how's Florry doing?
Florry's still in this original war versus Turkanal and Ormond right here, sieging both of them down. Presumably gonna take this province. Can he vassalize these guys? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not. But then, of course, he is gonna be pushing in from this region into the rest of Ireland. Let's see if the alliances are favorable for him in this game. Scotland has allied 2 Irish miners, and England has not allied anyone, but they are royal married with Leinster and Ulster. So, if Florry can take those guys out before England gets involved there, that will be pretty sweet for him.
Doesn't look like he's improved relations with England at all. Which, again,
no, he's
could be
just
an issue
spying
if he's
on
pursuing that.
Florence right now. Just spying on Florence.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see how far that goes.
So he is about to peace out. Let's go ahead and check out the peace deal, and we'll hop back over to the Blobber's POV for a bit as well. And you could tell us actually how Meath got released, if you can find that out.
Well, Meath got released in the war, and he's already been taken out. Like I said, Blobber's on something else right now. He's doing really, 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 really well, which is good to see. He hasn't taken out a single loan. He's got decent manpower. It's a pretty good game so far.
Yeah.
Aggressive expansion super low. If you want to switch my POV, I can show it off.
Yeah. And with
So
the
right now,
Slavic
aggressive
being
expansion.
our first finalist, if Florry loses, who's the other finalist? Still Florry?
Florry.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Because he beat Chewie in a head-to-head.
Ah, right.
So there is that.
That's right.
Yeah. Ireland seems to be a feature of every single challenge. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Being featured in lots of challenges for sure.
Can we have an Ireland challenge? Like an actual Ireland challenge?
Yeah.
Like as starting an Irish miner, own as many provinces in the British Isles as possible. That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I want that
Camp
one. Camp
Crystal, I hope you're listening.
Yeah. Write that one down. Do it for free. Right.
Yeah.
So, in this regard, it does look like his other vassals have 100% liberty desire as well. That's going to be an issue. As another war is fought. And I think this is the way to go about it. We did see Ghibli and Traxium try to hold on to as many wars as possible, which then led to a skyrocketing amount of war exhaustion. Here we can see that's been kept under control. He's also been increasing autonomy to make sure that the rebels don't pop, or at least stave them off as long as possible. And I believe... Oh, he didn't get it. I thought he had got the Vatican... It should be over here, right? In Rome. Like one of my favorite modifiers in the game. The Vatican Library.
The Sistine Chapel?
Yeah, there we go. Vatican Library Military Edition, British State Cost, and Arbitrary Battles. I'm intrigued that he took that one instead of the others, but sure. It's great. Not going to lie, I wish the season this was longer. Well, Solar 1988, me too, because we don't know what happens at the end of the season. We might not be back. So that would be great.
Even though Lath wants more, I'm going to be grateful right here, chat, because as you all know, I am the most humble of all time. And I'm going to tell you that this season is already longer than the last 3 or 2, how many ever there were.
This is the 3rd season.
So there you go. Well, the last one.
Well, I think I've enjoyed. I have to say, I have enjoyed. I have enjoyed the increased amount of players, because it's fun to see the different interactions, and it's also great to see non-content creators also participate and fully get involved. It's been great to get to know Vennomite. He's a top lad. Shout out to Vennomite.
Yeah, shout out to Vennomite, man.
He doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah.
All right.
Florry's also started a war versus Naples right here.
There we go. That's what
after they got released from Aragon. So that's a pretty good one from him right there. And he's also taken Siena somehow. When did that happen?
I mean, that's
where's
on
the
you,
province
man. It's your
history?
job. You can't make mistakes like this close to the end of the season, dude. Province history. We probably annexed it.
1450. Well, I don't know how I missed that.
So what year is it right now in Florry's game?
1453. June 1453 in Florry's game right now.
We have 57 over here. Bear in mind, if they are tied on the amount of wars, then it will go down to in-game time as a tiebreaker.
Yes. Yes.
We see 200% wars over here as... It looks like... Okay, this is definitely the strat. Look, he's taking a province up here and a province in Sutherland, presumably to release Gaeldom. So we shall
and
have
the
to,
Isles, if they stop existing from...
Well, Scotland does annex them, usually.
Yeah, from the
But
Outer
see.
Hebrides.
There's another war done. It's an interesting strategy. We'll be curious to see if... well, we presume that Florry's doing the same one, right? That's another annex province.
Yeah, we can definitely presume.
I mean, there's not even a chance that a coalition is going to form. So this is exemplary play from Blobber. I'm very impressed. That Curia controller doing him very nicely. Pope Eugene is hanging on to life at the age of 74, really doing him a solid. Like a massive solid.
We got Pope Nicholas here.
What is Florry the Curia controller?
Florry is the Curia control. No, actually, it's England in Florry's game.
See, that's that minus 20% aggressive expansion, which is going to be very harmful to his progress, I think.
Yeah,
we don't see a single, not even a single loan taken out here. Manpower is still down here the max. This is really, like, where was this Blobber? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he needed to warm up a bit. Yeah, maybe he needed to warm up a bit.
5 weeks of warming up. I want to know where Hungary plays in all of this.
The all-important Hungarian AI from last week, which managed to crush our most experienced players, has been PU'd by Austria in Florry's game as he gets ready to take down Naples. Why is his war score so low? He has already sieged down Naples.
Lucca.
Maybe because of Lucca?
It's Lucca. Yeah, it will be. Lucca's a decent province.
Level 1 fort, he should have it pretty quickly. Meanwhile, still staying at 100% with Tyrconnell for a super, super long time. He started this war 6 years ago. So what's the play here? Let's wait for him to peace out with Naples and see his next steps.
So currently, Florry is winning. He's got 2 wars. If the challenge were to end 40 minutes early, then Florry would have won. If we were to fix it right now... it doesn't scare you how much power you and I have, you know? It concerns me.
Yeah.
I can't sleep at night sometimes, you know? The fate of individuals in our hands. I'm trying to flip to my POV and I can show off how things are going as we see another peace deal go Blobber's way. And
there
also,
we go.
Munster is going to be another one. I'm curious to see where he goes from here. He's like, all of Ireland is secured. He has holdings over here in Scotland. I'm curious. What happens now? Does he go for Italy? Does he go for Naples?
Well, what's that one nation in the middle of Ireland that he has left?
Yeah,
right? He has like 2 more guys left in Ireland.
No,
there's vassal, right? Both vassals.
Yeah, so he's done that. He's in relations with all the right people. Allied with Castile, Austria, and England. Tech 5 on the horizon. I mean, it's yeah.
Yeah, it's all looking very good for the Blobber, and this is one of those challenges, chat.
Speed.
Yeah, that everything unfolds at the end, right? It's not a linear growth, a linear advancement of the success of the challenge, but where it's basically, you know, getting ready for everything, and then in the final 15, 10, 5 minutes, everything unfolds, and that's where we really see what our players are actually trying to do, which I do really like these types of challenges.
Yeah, I mean, these are definitely my favorites. I enjoy the Mad Rush towards the end. This one was a personal favorite of mine from last season, so I'm very glad they brought it back. Just the sheer chaos at the end is going to be fun. I'm very excited for it. You spend sort of the entire game building up to this one point, and then an explosion right at the end.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm not seeing anything unusual. Oh, actually, that is mildly unusual. Okay, I figured out how Blobber's not taking any loans, if you want to flip to my POV.
Yup.
He has issued monopolies, which gives him...
oh, yeah, he does play with monopolies, doesn't he?
He does. He does. So he's got the monopolies there. Heavy on the estate privileges, which I think is a definite good idea. He's gone for manpower as well as military power. Strong duchies, has that happened? Yep, strong duchies. Yeah, okay. It's a pretty good side of things. That does mean he's going to have a lot of short-term cash and not so much long-term, but he's only losing about 4 ducats a month with an army that is about 15,000. And for those who don't know, the papacy actually has, maybe unsurprisingly, one of the best armies in the game when all is said and done.
Wait, how?
This is, you get
Like
the
national
bonuses.
ideas? What?
No, you just,
From the
you get some
missions
crazy
or-
bonuses. Yeah, like for example, over here you get Swiss Guard, you get 10% mercenary discipline and that sort of stuff.
Right.
It stacks heavy.
Yeah.
So there is that. Also an agenda, 16 more ducats. He's just having a good time now. I'm so
Easy.
curious to see where he's gonna go. What do you think? Chat, what do you think? Yell out a nation if you think that he's gonna go there next.
Jilin. No,
What
that's a
did you just say
province.
to me?
I said
Did you just say to
Jilin.
me?
But
You just
that's a
yelled out
province.
Jilin. That's not.
Yeah.
Scotland, Ming, Iroquois, Siena. Okay, so we've got jokes now, chat, huh? We got jokes. He must have gotten tired of going bankrupt all the other times. That is true. All right, we've got Sistine Chapel in place. Okay.
Good one,
if
chat.
If I'm Vennomite at this point, I mean, yeah, Italy. Surely that's the natural
Yeah, it's gotta be
progression.
Italy. I mean, there's some
He has
small
to take
nations, but man,
advantage
you
of
got
this papal
Bologna,
control,
Ferrara, Florence.
Eugene
Luca, I
he's
guess,
78.
Luca,
He's 78. What
Shout
is
out
this?
Eugene, man.
Bro, Eugene is the 4th, lasting for as
I
long
mean,
as he possibly
that's a
can.
real guy too, right? Because he's the starting ruler.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let me double check how long Eugene IV actually lived. Is this historically
bet.
accurate? What do you think?
Yeah, let's go over.
What do you reckon, chat?
We can see that his previous vassal right here, Ormond, has gotten some claims on some of these guys right here. So there we go. Fighting Tyrconnell, staying in this war 100%. Then we got Leinster and Offaly right here. Probably going to piece these guys out and stay in this war perpetually versus Leinster, just like he is with Tyrconnell. But yeah, this is how much he took from Naples, man. 3 very sweet provinces right here, cornering them up and stuff like that. And he has just called it with this nation, and he is about to siege down Leinster. So how long did Eugene live?
1447, sorry. So about 3 years
Oh.
after game start. Yeah,
Well-
it did not last long at all. But if you flip to my POV, we can see that he's Blobber has gone to war with Siena. Apparently, I called him Vennomite earlier. I too apologize. Turns out speaking for about 5 hours straight sometimes makes slip-ups, chat. And apparently, you're going to call me out on all of them. So, thanks for that.
Chat,
That sound-
you try being a caster, bruh.
yeah,
not that
you do it
easy.
right now. No, wait, don't tell them that because otherwise they'll get hired instead of us, dude. Why would you say that?
Yeah, this
We're gone.
job is impossible. Me and Lathan
Yeah,
are the
don't even
only
try.
qualified people in the entire world that can do it.
No one else. All right, cool. We saved ourselves. I mean,
all
Ludi
right.
and
Whew.
Christo did the
All right.
first season. But anyway, we ignore that. We keep
right.
going. Anyway, yeah, Siena and Bologna. Yeah, great.
Oh,
Okay.
dude, Siena, fascinating, so good.
Love that.
Right?
All right, so it's the Papal
Yeah.
Conquest of Siena. I assume he's going to go ahead and take him out after this. You have to imagine that one province miners are the way forwards, right? If we're thinking that this is his strategy,
Yeah.
he keeps on calling in all of his allies. He's called in the Castile and Aragon into this war. It's so unnecessary.
make it
What are they
easy?
going to do?
I do that too, man. Shout out Blobber. I do that too. Why make it hard for yourself when it could be easy, when it could be fast, when you could get 60k Castilian troops stacking on a fort for no reason whatsoever, but you can chill in the meantime.
That is true. I mean, he does have
Yeah.
30 minutes now to sort of... He's taking advantage of these little sieges. I will also say that it's good to see... I mean, have you noticed that Blobber is normal, and then he whenever he starts to play E4, he just descends into the void. That black background.
Yeah. Yep.
Just-
Yep.
He is a thing
I
of
wonder
the
how he
deep.
gets his green screen to work, because me and you can't. You know, he has his on, right?
OBS virtual camera.
Ah, that's how you did?
But yeah, now we're just talking about technical streaming.
Yeah, because everyone's always like, huh, the green
So
screen ain't
unprofessional
supposed to
they
be
got the
green,
green
bro.
screens.
Yeah. You're supposed to have something back there. And meanwhile, I just have it up so you don't look at my vacuum and my bag with bags. And admit it, chat, everyone has a bag with bags. Come on now.
All right, can we have a W in chat if you have a bag with bags? As Siena has been taken, it does appear. Presumably, he's going to release that at the end. So if we calculate all of his vassals, 1, 2, 3, right? So 3 here. And then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, maybe 18. If you manage to get wars on all of those, troops positioned on all of those, then that would be 18, which would be very, very useful. Obviously, because he wants to win the game. Meanwhile, Poland having a rush time in the Polish Bohemian Unification War. All right, using that Lions of the North DLC to great effect. How is
Florry, we can see that he has knocked out Leinster right here, taking that as a province of his own. Still staying in this war versus Tyrconnell for like 10 years, and right now he's fighting Meath, which has also popped out in Florry's game as well. England not looking too good. So fighting Meath and these 2 other Irish nations, this one right here and this one right here. Presumably he's staying in wars, presumably what I meant to say is he's taken Leinster right here so he can spy on additional nations down here. Later, I do think he is going to pop them out, maybe declare on them as well. But if both of our guys are going for the same strat right here, Blobber is in the lead right now. So to say,
there's a lead, and then there's how far ahead Blobber is, which is rather remarkable.
Yeah, what's his date?
1465 at present.
7 years ahead of Florry. 7 years.
Let's see. I mean, Florry did say 18 wars, right? That was his aim.
Yeah.
By the way, chat, just to be clear, because I saw 1 or 2 people say, "Oh, why are you trying to influence Florry? Maybe to make him take a couple more risks, for the whole charity thing." Florry's in the final either way, and Blobber is not in the final.
Yeah.
This is a demonstration of Blobber to show that he has got the ability that perhaps has not been on display previously. At the same time as also Florry, again flexing his muscles before. This is the last time we can do it live before the final. So we just thought we'd add a little bit of stakes to it. So yeah, just to clarify. Do you want to flip over to POV for a sec? I just want to show you something strange.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay, remember this Polish-Lithuanian unification war thing?
Yeah.
Burgundy went under Bohemia as a...
Wait. So if Poland gets this, they get
Bohemia and Burgundy, and they're allied to Blobber. That's why it's relevant.
Well, there you go.
Pretty good. Someone's asking, do I think I'd win versus Florry? Come on, guys.
You already won versus Florry,
bro.
Been
there, done that. Come on. Anyway, we'll move on. I don't like to talk about past victories more than 6 times in a stream. And I think that's number 5.
And this is already your 8th. So.
I think, I break that every time. All right, carrying on. Blobber, it appears, is releasing nations. Maybe a little bit early to do that, but he has started the process. I think this is
30 minutes left on the clock. 28 to be exact.
This is a bit early, do you not think? Okay, he's the
I do think it's a bit early. Yeah, I do think it's a bit early. I would do it with like 20 minutes left, something like that. Yeah.
Okay, declares war on Perugia. Okay, so he's gonna do them each individually. He's not gonna do them one at a time. But if that was the case, okay,
all right,
that's great. I'm proud of you.
So let's get that out of the way.
So hostile. Okay, so he's gonna do it on a time. For clarifications, he has to release them all at once because he can't release a nation whilst at war. Interestingly, he's got 999 admin power and is not doing anything with it. You'd assume that he would stab up at least once at this point. But that's... I mean, yeah, you should stab up right now. Just once. Because otherwise he's missing out. Every 10 months that goes past, that's another stab that he could have increased. So, yeah. What challenge run is the AI Poland doing? Oh, there we go. He's done the stab. They're just lines in the north. That's what they're doing. This is going to... I can't wait to see that. That'll be fun. Right. Okay.
But chat,
wait,
having seen...
What?
All right, hang on.
He annexed them. Why?
Question mark.
Why stab it when he's going to choose weight? Because he was on -3 stability. You can't declare war at -3 stability. So he's gotten rid of his claims, his core, and he's released... Okay. I'm just really trying to piece together why he would do that. Misclick? I don't think so. Go to his POV directly if you would be so kind. Let's see if we can figure this out. Force Harvard to Annex? No, I don't think that's too deliberate to be a misclick. Surely, because he's not coring it. So surely he's gonna release it. I want to see if he does it again.
Yeah, let's pop over to Florry and see that he is still in those two initial wars versus Meath and versus Tyrconnell, staying in them as he is fighting Desmond. He just pieced out Scotland right now. And is he going to stay in this war versus Desmond right here, which is this nation down here? So he's still got quite a few, Irish nations to declare on. Some being guaranteed by him, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, guaranteeing Ulster and Tyrone, which, of course, he just made Scotland release. But
Interesting.
none of them are allied to England, man. None of them are
Maybe
allied
it's
to
an
England.
auto guarantee thing, because you have to manually.
Yeah, it is an auto guarantee, yes. He also made them release Man and the Isles. But I'm just checking out the alliance situation right here, since... yeah.
By the way, I know
See
why
how hard-
Blobber... I know why Blobber decided to annex it. So, if you look to my POV, I'll show you. Because this is actually a tactic I used in my first season, which is basically you can declare war on a vassal. If you're Scootage, they won't get called in. Right? So you want to Scootage all of them. That was the thing. That came from Blobber himself, which technically means he's watching the stream, which is against the rules. But it doesn't really matter if he wins or loses. Yeah, I think so. Blobber, turn on the stream, bro. They're gonna catch you. They're watching. They're seeing you. But then again, I mean, he just waved. Okay, so he's just not even hiding it. Okay, well, we move. He has taken out max amounts of loans at this point.
Let's get some force and CDs in the chat. As we hear Lath's dog. Yes,
it's very upset. He's a big fan of people following the rules. He's off. Right. So anyway, we see that he is at max loans. He is going to be declaring war on his vassals. Okay.
Listen, I'll take it. Don't worry.
I'll give it a sec.
Here we are back in Florry's POV right here. We can see that he is in 100% wars. And chat, if he hasn't ended this war versus Tyrconnell since the start, which I'm going to show you right now, you know what? I'm just assuming he isn't even going to end it at all. Meath, not going to end that, and presumably not going to end this one with Desmond as well. Now, he does have claims on a bunch of nations right here. He can declare on some more of them, remain in those same wars. Of course, he does have truces with some of these guys. But, yeah, I think he's going to just 100% all of the Irish guys. Maybe then go back and do something in Italy. We'll see. Maybe push into Scotland over here. We got the Isles and Man as well. But, yeah, can't really strictly work out Florry's strategy 100%. But for everyone that saw that domination trailer earlier, man, and of course for everyone that's been keeping up with the Dev Diaries and the whatnot, what do you think of this next EU4 DLC, man? Personally, I'm super, super excited about it. And I think it's going to be top 3 EU4 DLCs of all time for sure. Maybe even top 1, man. You know, we do have some mechanics changes as well, actually. And, you know, this might even beat out Emperor, dude. It might even beat out Emperor. Yeah, and Cities Skylines 2 as well. Not related to U4, but one of my favorite games of all time. And Life by You as well. You know, life simulation
game. You just listing off games
PDX.
and DLC now, huh?
Super, super exciting. Listen, I want to talk about it a little bit, all right? It's exciting. 2 new games.
Podcast.
2 new DLCs. 1 related to U4. Probably the best one of all time. I had to throw that in there, man. See what these guys think. Yeah. But there you go. As Florry pops off another war. Yeah.
Well,
give me an update on the dog.
Another war. Well, the dog is good. Don't worry. But yeah. Also, that's a very insulting way to refer to Blobber, but you know we'll move past that.
No, come on. No.
So, I'll call him the Blobber out of respect because you know I wouldn't dehumanize a player like that. We see multiple wars being declared here as he's fulfilling his strategy very effectively indeed. Bear in mind the reason he had to scootage everyone is because he can't declare war on someone he's already in a war with. So, for example, if he were to declare war on, let's say, his vassal over here, Ulster, notice why I avoided saying the names, then all of his vassals will be called in if they weren't scootaged, meaning that he can't attack any of the other vassals. This way, he gets around that very, very nicely.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, and we are up to one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7 wars. 3 of those count for score. So right now, we've got 3 points on the board as we approach the final 20 minutes. What is Florian?
Yeah, Flurry right now, as we go back over to him, is in 5 wars. Just started his 5th versus Moonstra and these other guys right here. But 4 of Flurry's wars are above 25%, which means even though Flurry's in less wars, he is in the lead because more of them are above 25%. Now, of course, as soon as he gets... Well, there we go. This one's at 31. So Flurry is in the lead by 2 right now. And he still has quite a few more nations to declare on. Still pretty tight, chat. We still don't know, who could win, who's going to come out on top. Still 20 minutes left as these guys are finally, starting to gear up things. But as I said earlier, that this isn't a challenge that linearly, you grow your challenge success level. It seems that Flurry actually has been doing that, opposite of what I thought, because he has been declaring these wars one by one. In this war, 5 years into the game, whereas Blobber, did the setup, and now he's doing everything.
Someone said Florry also has a functioning economy. Blobber doesn't need a functioning economy to fulfill these wars. He just needs 1 stack wipe, and then he's into the next one. Every time he finishes his
Florry's
siege...
economy, not that functioning, bro. He's got 20 loans, losing 6 ducats a month, no manpower.
Well, yeah, in this case... Well, Blobber could go bankrupt here, but he probably won't. Hang on a second. If you flip to my POV, something just happened here. There it is. The Bremian Papal Punitive War.
Oof.
Yeah, that is kind of rough on his end. It does appear that Poland did manage to take... Wait, what? They took
Nothing.
Burgundy in a personal union, but they didn't take Bohemia.
They stole Burgundy from Bohemia?
They did. And then just didn't take them. Anyway.
Well, there you go.
Let's see. Cede Lorraine, release Isles and Perugia. End their overlordship. This is bad. You do not want to be ending your overlordship. So we'll see how he gets out of this one. But this could potentially... Oh, this could potentially go poorly. Let's see.
Yeah, let's see how that coalition war develops.
Well, I mean, technically, he can just not peace out to it because all of the... Oh, hang on a second. No, because that's... He's going to lose out on 2... Well, he didn't do Spoleto and Siena, which I think he probably should have done first. Urbino is going to be taken out. So these 3 basically locked out unless he pieces out of the coalition, which I don't think he's going to do unless he can give away Polish-Lithuanian lands. But yeah, he's probably going to stay over here and hope they don't land troops. Unfortunately for him, France is in this war.
Flurry declaring another war right now, and I can confirm that someone asked, he did join the HRE, left it now, but with him being at war with 5 Irish nations, he has also just declared on Florence too. Presumably there will be some easy pickings for him over in Italy. Pisa perhaps, they're only allied to Mantua, so he can definitely go for them. Maybe Lucca too. Yep, Lucca's only allied to Provence, he might go for that. So yeah, a couple of more nations in Italy. Naples only allied to Ragusa, he can definitely take them on too. And right now he's at 5 wars with more than 25%. 100%, 5 of them, actually.
If you want to flip over to my POV, Blobber's done something that I think I agree with, which is to peace out and end overlordship over these nations over here. I think that was the smart thing to do. I don't think the coalition war was going to be advantageous to stay in any capacity. This way he can truce break, and he has a decently long truce with most of Europe. Look at all this, for example. In the coalition against him, everyone should have been. So the way I personally would play this, potentially, is bet on the coalition war happening, get as many people in Europe in the coalition against you as possible, such that happens. Either... Oh, God. What?
Bruh, what's this?
Oh,
Poland got coalitioned. Right?
Oh, they did.
That's actually good for
they did. That's good. If I was him, I would accept... Okay, he hasn't accepted it. I would accept that war.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you've got truce with the rest of Europe as well. Yeah.
So... That was so many countries.
That was a lot of countries, dude. That was a long one. So that's actually, like I said, that's actually a pretty good thing for him. If you plan for the coalition, plan for the worst case scenario, then you're absolutely fine. You get a truce with the entirety of Europe. You lose you end the overlordship of people that you were gonna declare war on anyway, and break the truce with them. Europe can't do anything about you because they're not going to join the coalition against you again for another, let's say, 10 years because of the truce timer. So that's definitely the ideal situation for him. I don't know how Florry's handling any sort of potential coalition.
Yeah, so if we go back over to Florry, we can jump over right now, and we can see that he has also just declared on Lucca, along with Florence, pretty much being done with that Florence war already. Just needs to peace out Provence right here, and that's going to be 100% as well. And also declaring on Lucca. Austria is in one of those wars. Let's see right here. Yeah, and the one with Florence, Austria, Hungary, by the way. So right now, as soon as he pieces out, actually, yeah, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wars that Florry has that are counting right now. No money, no manpower, not a big deal though. Looking pretty good. How many wars is the Blobber on?
Don't make me count.
With that
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's in 11 wars, 10 of whom count. That's a pretty good score so far. Let's have a look. We have 15 minutes left. I believe you can probably get 1, 2, 3. So he's on, I said 50? How many did I say? 15, right? Was it? No, it's 10.
Yeah, 15.
What was I saying?
Yeah.
Was it? No, it's 10. Don't confuse me about that. You can get
10
another
wars? Yeah,
1,
10 wars.
2, 10 wars. Okay, 1, 2, 3 there. Probably the Isles is another one you can get. And a couple more down here. Beyond that, though, he's going to find a bit harder of targets to face. But I think getting the Coalition War is better than...
Yeah.
Then,
Meanwhile, Florry also ramping up rapidly, declaring on another Irish nation, Kildare right here. Only 13% versus them right now, but he'll get that done quick. And declaring on Pisa as well. Already beaten Lucca. It's just Pisa and Mantua, so that's going to be an easy peace out right here. So, as soon as he gets Kildare and Pisa done right here, he's going to be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to be at 9 wars that he's winning. So even when he gets these done, still going to be one behind the Blobber. Let's see how that goes. Which other nations can he declare on? Gaeldom, perhaps? Definitely. The Isles. There's 2 more nations. And 3 more in Ireland. Yeah. This is going to be a really tight chat. Right now, I can't say who I think is going to win because... no
idea.
I don't know.
Blobber had such a solid start, and he's already gotten the Coalition War out of the way. How's Florry doing coalition-wise?
If we check the A map mode right here, it's non-existent in Florry's game.
Interesting.
No A. Yeah, he can no CB.
Probably because he got claims and he didn't
free city, and he'd be good. Yeah.
Interesting.
Because he didn't really do no CB wars. He just, he hasn't pieced out for anything to get aggressive expansion. Only taken 1 province, Leinster right here, and only has 1 vassal, Ormond.
People are saying about Tunis and potentially going after Tunis. The issue with Tunis is they're allied to the Ottomans. That's the
and Morocco in this game, in Florry's game.
Yes, but but I think Morocco's less the challenge than the Ottomans.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Tlemcen got that Ottoman alliance. Good job, Tlemcen.
Do we see any government reforms happening?
Tier 2, he's got mission on the high seas. Of course, that is very necessary for fighting in Ireland and stuff like that. He can take his tier 3 one. But really nothing is that necessary. Maybe education of the court, cheaper advisors. Yeah, why not?
I mean, the Blobber has gone for external mission.
There's another war.
Manpower recovery speed.
Versus Parma. Interesting that Parma exists, but very easy. No allies. That's another easy war for Florry. We'll see how he gets on as we go back to the Blobber.
Yeah, if you flip to my POV directly, then I can show off a few things over here. Oh, is that a second coalition war? I do believe it could be. There it is. Magdeburg. Papal War. That's exactly why I was saying he should have stayed in that Poland War, because right now, look at all these individuals that he'd have a truce with. If I bring up the truce side of things, then yeah, he'd have a truce with everyone that Poland has a truce with currently. And I think that was a mistake that could potentially cost him this game. Because look at that truce versus Poland's truces. He'd have truces with everyone in Europe, and he would have been absolutely fine. Yeah. Kind of disappointed that he wasn't able to spot that as an opportunity. Then again, there's a lot going on. Also, All these little miners that he spat out earlier have been picked up. Let's see what that peace deal was. Okay, presumably overlordship. But now he has those truces. All of these guys still
he does.
occupied. Okay, I'm just looking around. Money. Did he take out a bunch of loans for that? No. Wonder what that peace deal was.
Yeah, money and
We have
wars, I
another
guess.
coalition. Surely not. Oh,
Another
that was a
coalition?
mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Oh.
He's gonna go bankrupt. He's not gonna realize. He's not gonna realize. Oh, what happened? How did he not go bankrupt?
Maybe
He has
he,
to-
let's go over to his POV directly. Maybe he's,
Yeah, surely
exploiting them.
he has to just pause. Yeah, probably. I think he's just got to pause. Call
Ah,
it.
corruption. There we go. Taking out, yeah. Corruption.
He's got to. I mean, can he do anything else?
Oh, losing
Well,
lots of money. That's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, he's sort of given up most of his economic base. Think about it. Can he go anywhere else? Can he do anything else at this point? Because bankruptcy technically
don't
it's not
know.
going to end the wars. I'd be tempted to say take the bankruptcy on the chin.
Yeah, he's just gotta watch out for battles, but other nations, you know, the potential coalitioners might be tempted. I mean, they'll definitely be tempted to declare when he's bankrupt. They already declared when he wasn't.
Yeah, and he's still again I believe that is that Teutonic Papal War. If I flip to my POV directly, I can show you that he is in fact at war with Tunis, Castile, Teutonic Order again. I think that not accepting that Polish side of things, I think that was a mistake because he would this coalition potentially wouldn't have fired.
I have to say, I do agree.
A hard thing to spot, though, it has to be said. And that is the difference between Florry and Blobber's game. Blobber did have a really, really good start, but accruing aggressive expansion quite hard to overcome. Unfortunately,
Can you
good
check
old
the
Eugene
economy real quick?
is
How
gone.
close he is to bankruptcy?
It's like the next month, dude.
Next month?
Yeah, he needs to just call it here. in
Well,
my
he
opinion.
paused.
Oh, he pieced out and gave away money, which makes him bankrupt. There we go. There's the bankruptcy. Blobber, I think
He
Blobber's
did?
been bankrupt in every single challenge.
Yeah, did he go bankrupt officially?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We pieced out first, then gave away money. So I don't know what the plan is from here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have really any, like, the bankruptcy is not that bad.
Yeah, well, he can't declare. He can't win battles, basically.
Yeah, and you can't declare war whilst bankrupt, so he's got 5 years to wait. It's just a case of can he hold on for 5 years. There's nothing to suggest that he could.
What do you do here? Do you unpause or do you just call it right here?
Why is it all with Bremen?
Who?
Oh, they're allied to the Isles. Bremen.
Ah. Well, let's go back to someone who's not
Actually
bankrupt and
gained-
who's also just declared on Naples as well,
Sorry, they
getting
just said he gained dip,
39%
dude.
war score.
We just found an exploit in E4. He gained dip because he went bankrupt. It set his, it sets it, it doesn't remove it, so it sets it to minus 100. So we ended up gaining dip because he
Yeah.
lost more than that. Yeah.
All
right, anyway, take us through Florry.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I don't think you should
7,
say it because
8.
Bob is listening.
Right. Well, I'm gonna say it.
All right, go for it.
Florry's at 18 wars that he's winning
Ooh.
right now.
Really?
So, yep.
18?
You know, declared on Naples, declared on Pisa, on Lucca, on Parma, Ragusa, Albania, who's an OPM, Silly with claims bordering claims, and as we can
I'm
see
only
right
counting
now,
12.
he is about to declare on Karabakh, who's gotten themselves independent from QQ.
Where are you getting 18 from?
Bruh, I'm memeing.
Okay, right.
Let's go
Mate,
to his POV.
You could, okay, right. I'm embarrassed now. You fully sold me. Dude, you fully sold me. Mate, you fully
believe me?
sold me. Yeah, absolutely. I was like, what are you on about? I thought you were counting co-belligerents. I was like, what is that? Because then you're like, I'm gonna do it anyway. I was
but-
like, oh, well, okay, that's a Red Hawk thing to do. Yeah. Oh, man.
We can confirm that
Mate.
the Blobber is calling it right here.
Okay, so
So
I
he
won't
is
reveal how many
calling.
he's on.
Yeah, okay, let's not flip to him then. We'll just stay on Florry until the end right here. But there's another war popped out for Florry versus the nation of Connacht. Where are those guys?
Nice one.
Is that how you say it? I can't find them.
West Coast, bro. Far west. The like.
Oh
the
no,
Landry
it's
one.
the conquest of that province, right? It's just Clan Ricard, right. Well, there we go. But yeah, at war with pretty much all of the nations in Ireland, except his vassal and the 3 nations that he's guaranteeing. Might pop off a truce break on them. And we still got Gaeldom right here, which actually he is at war with because they're allied to this this nation right here. But he can very easily there we go. There's an OCB, I think. Or
Nice.
no. Who did he just declare on?
I believe that brings him up to 26.
Yeah. So right now he's at 48 wars that he's winning.
Nope, 49. You miscounted that one. There's the one against the Ottomans.
Oh yeah, true. I missed the one with man.
I'm enjoying the fact that someone who's like just listening to the commentary and isn't watching the stream just goes,
Yeah, when did that happen? Yeah. But yeah, he still has a couple of wars to declare on. Yeah, he did pop it off versus Ferrara. Chat is right. Thank you, Q-Tling. No CB, by the way, right? Let's see.
I believe so.
Let me try and find Ferrara. Yeah, War of Papal Aggression. I guess he couldn't get claims bordering claims on them. Maybe his diplomat got discovered. He has spy on them. But yeah, there's another war. We can actually go ahead and check coalition right now. And even that wasn't a problem, even though it was a no CB. So looking pretty good right there. Still got a couple of Irish nations to declare on. Navies are looking good. And let's jump into his POV directly and see how he's dealing with this war.
I did want to just say, you know how Poland had that massive coalition against them? And Blobber didn't have them? They seem to, in my game, obviously don't flip to me, but they've also coalitioned him. They were that upset.
Poland has also joined the coalition?
Yeah, Poland joined the coalition.
The tables have turned.
Yeah, not joining that Poland war was, I think, that
I do think it was a mistake. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
But
5 minutes
Blobber
left.
did continue his tradition of going bankrupt in every single run, which is something I do want to see.
You can never
I'm a
say that he's not
bankruptcy
consistent.
enjoyer.
Which,
Yeah,
like, people will meme on him for, but at the end of the day, it means you're pushing to the edge of the possible thing. Oh, here we go. This is it, the build-up. So, for context, chat, the
maxing
reason
out
he
the
stabs
loans.
up first is that it reduces the interest on his loans.
Yeah. Just declared on
Look at
man,
that.
by the way.
The entirety?
What?
If you're a man in chat, you've been declared on. It wasn't a great joke, mate. It's the end of the session. Don't look at me and say, what? Oh, come on. Just laugh, like, give me a pity laugh. Like, chuckle a little bit and we'll move on
Jokes
swiftly.
in the
Don't
first
call
duel.
attention to it.
Bruh. We could go to the, to the comedy store, put this on live,
And we're all good.
Second duel, you get to like your local, comedy thing.
Yeah.
Final duel, bruh.
It's your uncle when he gets a bit
little
drunk at
kid
the,
trying
like,
to tell jokes, Yeah. An iPad kid trying to tell jokes.
Don't call me an iPad kid, man. Don't. Oh, that's rough. Oh, that's rough. Oh, God, that's harsh. bro.
Flurry's at max lows
All
right now.
there's
too,
the coalition.
2700
People are
ducats.
breaking alliances. Oh.
Yep, there it is. England's
Flurry
in
the
it, Poland's in it. I'm actually going to show it to you guys in my POV right here. This is everyone that's in it. Everyone that can join. Flurry just popping off wars left and right. His latest
That's really good
declarations
for him.
are on Mantua. We got the Isles right here. He did get 25% versus man. So 2 more wars he can get, to count at this point versus Mantua and versus man. He is about to get man. Let's check out the armies down here. He is sieging down Mantua. Genoa is in some war. Yeah, in the Mantua war.
So did he get rid of the
So that's what it's looking like.
coalition? Or
Is the coalition forming? Yes, the coalition has
It's
formed
forming,
now.
okay.
Yeah. Lots of nations are in it.
do you think it's an
A
idea
bunch of HRE guys.
to deck on someone with an OCB and then just immediately peace out? Like someone in
For
the coalition. So then the coalition, because then they don't go after you. If that makes sense. Because I don't think the coalition thing applies unless they declare the coalition on you. So if you know CB, like a German miner that's in the coalition,
Yeah.
they can't feasibly do too much to you. So it could be a
Oh,
shout.
there's the coalition.
Right, let's see how they handle
It
this.
just
Let's go to his POV
declared-
directly, yeah?
Yeah, let's go to his POV directly. Poland declared this, but by the time we got to his POV directly, he already peaced out.
What did he peace out for?
I don't know. We got a 14-year truce right here. can't really assume what he pieced out for. He chose to give up Ormond as a subject. I can go ahead and show you guys right here. Ormond as a subject, and he chose to release Leinster as well, not losing any of its other wars or something like that.
Brilliant. And if you want to check
So
out
yeah,
the
right
troops
now,
map mode, we can have a look
every
at
war he's
everyone who's
in,
there.
except for 2 are counting. Except for 3, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, we can go ahead and take a look at the truce map mode, and this is everyone that he has a truce with. So a second coalition can still form, and actually it has,
I think that will.
with
yeah, that's
Sweden,
unfortunate.
France, Brunswick, Salzburg, and Friesland being in it. We'll see how that progresses.
Well, we
But with
approach
only a
the
minute
final
and a half left on the timer, chat, do you
This is
think
gonna get dicey.
Flurry has more winning wars than Blobber? Or do you think Blobber, even though he called it early, is still getting the dub right here? What
Silence
do
because
you
I'm trying to
think?
count. I'm trying to count Blobber's wars right now. It's hard.
You're
with
trying to
shields
count
navigate,
wars?
mate.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
just
get to
give me a sec,
counting
bro.
because I'm going to start counting in about a minute. But, chat, as we near the final duel in our, starting bracket or whatever you want to call it, the qualifiers or whatever, semifinals, whatever, and with the grand final being next week, have you enjoyed this season of Masters of Universalis Duels so far? Even though it's not over yet, even though the final is next week, with Zlawik being our first finalist and Florry being the other one.
Oh, Leinster allying Poland, but Poland not willing to come in. That's very useful. People have said yes. If anyone says no, you get banned. Anyone says, oh, best season ever? Brilliant. If you say no, you get banned. Let's see.
Yeah.
All right. No one's saying no right now. That's good. That's good. Only if Florry wins, ban him.
And
Get him run. Oh, Bob the Grunt. Get rid of him. He's
nearing
gone.
The final 10 seconds, chat.
You go.
We are about to call it here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time.
Yeah, good luck
And
pausing with
Florry
Florry.
keeps
though,
on
trust
pausing.
me.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
Can you ping him real quick?
No, it looks like he's...
Okay, he knows.
Oh,
Nope,
hang on, no,
he doesn't
he
know.
hasn't. Oh, pause it. All right, we're good. Does he know?
He knows.
Okay, he knows. Okay, we're good.
I think he knows.
We're good. Okay,
Okay.
there we go.
So,
Right.
chat, as we stay on Flurry's POV right here, I can't count the wars, so let's go over to the Blobber, and you can go ahead and tell us how many wars with more than 25% is he in.
The Blobber is in 15 wars, but one of those is this punitive war. So 14 wars that are winning. The closest he came to not winning one of those wars, aside from obviously the punitive one, was this one here against the Isles. But it is 30%. Remember, the condition is have 25% or more war score to count as winning the war. So that one does, in fact, count. So we have 14 on the board, a very respectable score considering Traxium won it last time, I believe, with 6. So,
Yep,
I mean, more than doubling Traxium's score.
So Blobber's
from that round,
official
very
score,
respectable one.
14. All right.
Have you got the?
Let's
you got
see
the
if
final
Flurry's in
results?
more.
Are they in?
Boom. Going into his POV, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oop, nope. 12 now. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wars at the same time, just like he got in his trial run.
And there we go.
With that, we can call it. And Flurry is the
Excellent.
winner for this challenge today.
nailed it.
Clap it up, chat. Let's see some claps and some pogs and some GGs
puts
for
us in a-
Flurry and the Blobber.
That puts us
in
in a
the
bit of an
chat.
awkward situation, doesn't it, mate? You and me.
What?
With regards to our bet, because he didn't do it, but he still won.
Oh, he didn't do it. Well, confirmed.
It's-
Flurry hates charity.
Yeah. I
Too
think
bad we
that's-
have to end it
that's
on that. Yeah, let's see what the studio has to say.
Some harsh words from our casters there, but, fair's fair.
Can I go?
I was gonna say, hey,
you leaving in
let's do
disgust?
it anyway. He just went,
Yeah.
no.
Oh, you wanted to do it anyway? Well, listen, maybe next time.
Wow. Okay. So we know how they feel. How do you feel about this?
I'm okay with it.
All right. Yeah, so that was quite different from the last time that we saw this in the last season with 6. So that was regardless of the fact that Blobber didn't win. 14 is still a great score. You did a
Very
great
good.
job. Yeah, he definitely did a great job. But
Had he been in last season, he would have won it.
yeah, he definitely would have. It's been fun. And of course, Florry is in the finale.
Which I think realistically a lot of us expected. He is the current reigning champion.
I have a question, though, for either of you. Do you think that the Blobber would have won if he had joined Poland?
No.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay.
There weren't enough
that's
people
fair.
to fight because he didn't have enough of a base in Italy. And if he was going to do that, he should have had troops there to be able to declare war on them. But no. So he didn't have enough. So he did as best he could with the circumstances he was in at the end.
That's totally fair.
So 14, more than
Very
twice
good.
as better than last season.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was honestly, that was really great.
I think that's one of the things we kind of see when we reuse some of our challenges, right? Not necessarily that people improve too much on a strategy that's already been tried and tested, but more that they then know how you can crash and burn and try and avoid that.
That's definitely fair. Okay, well, we are going to say goodnight to our wonderful casters. Thank you both so much for today. We appreciate you.
See you next week.
Bye,
you
guys.
next Monday.
See you for the final next
Bye-bye.
week. Goodbye.
Congratulations, Florry.
Hello.
Just exactly what
Thank
you
you.
said. 18.
Yeah, I got so lucky. I had ridiculous RNG. It was actually stupid. So I should have gotten 20, really.
And Blobber, unfortunately, 14 was not enough. With that said, that is still more than twice as good as Traxum, who won this last season. So you have
Congratulations.
that.
That was great.
Thank you. I've recovered some honor after last week's poor performance.
Oh.
That you have. Blobber, unfortunately, this is the end of the road for you with this season. Any reactions to joining this bigger one and going up against these other players?
I had a great time. Thank you all. You are all such lovely people to work with.
That's okay. I will give you the extra money. We decided upon before saying that. No, look, Blobber, it was lovely having you, and Flurry. I mean, as Lady Magnus just said, that was very impressive. It means that you and Slevik are both 4 wins, 1 loss going into the grand final next week. I think we are going to do the same setup as last time, meaning there'll be a best of 3 duels between Slevik and Flurry. We're going to announce the 3 possible challenges to you one day before. As we usually do, we'll also do that on Discord. You get to pick one each, and if it's a tie after that, we'll go to the 3rd one. Do you have any harsh fighting words for Slevik?
Not really. That would be very out of character, honestly. I mean, I can try, but no, not really. Just good luck and have
that's
fun,
not
I
Flurry.
suppose.
No, honestly, here's the...
I tried.
We need our casters back.
No,
I said I was worried about facing Slavic in the final, but then I saw that he was using moving units as a setting. But I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I'll be honest, and this is one of the things I love about the EU4 community. You are horrible at trash talk.
It's
You're
true.
lovely people.
That is very true. Thank you to you both. And Flurry, we will see you back next week.
All right.
Good luck in your next matches, mate.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, they're both such lovely people.
I mean, they're all lovely people. It is great working with lovely people.
It is.
Because you never have to be like, oh no, he said a thing. Maybe the other guy will take that wrong.
Right. Yeah, they're not nasty. They're very nice to each other. It's
Cool.
great. But let's look at our leaderboard so that we can get a look at what's going on.
Oh yes, let's see if we have something like that. Yes. So as we can see at the end of it, we have Slevik and Florryworry each at 4 wins, 1 loss. Slevik's loss, of course, coming from facing Florryworry, and Flurry's coming from facing Vennomite. Then in our 3rd place, we have Chewy at 3 wins, 2 losses. Vennomite and Habibi both have 2 wins, 3 losses, but in the internal matchup between them, Vennomite won. So Venomite's in 4th, Habibi's in 5th, and Blobber is 6th. And next week, we'll know who'll come out on top between Slavic and Flurryworry. It'll be very fun. I'm super excited. I'm also going into today. I felt like, okay, I'm not entirely sure what the grand final's going to be, but I knew it was either going to be Shui or Slavic. Both of them are great.
And you're breathing like a sigh of relief that we don't have to do it.
Yes, I could. I
Breakers.
did some scenarios in my head, but we didn't get to that because Vennomite DQ'd himself as Japan.